So I am at in front of the Tokyo station at 10 to 11. It's rather late at night, and it snowed a few days ago, so the air is still kind of chilly, but it's okay. And I can see the stars now, and we're having through many things. As you know, in recent years, as everybody has been in the world, and Tokyo has not been an exception, and that can be helped because we are in a common destiny, and I think that would be the really important theme for humanity as a whole, because we are all in this together. Global warming and energy crisis and political unrest and Olympics and Paralympics and Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime and all these things. We are all in this together. So I think that's going to be great, because earlier we used to be living in separate realities. We used to be in different countries, and we are still in different countries because that's legacy. That's what we humans are, unfortunately, from my perspective. And the nation states, they used to, well, they still are in different silos, and with different special interests and vested interests, and sometimes being engaged in wars and battles, and sometimes even fatally, often actually fatally, with politicians saying that this is our interest and the other nation is hindering us, and all these rubbish. And the people believed in these politicians, and people went to war and died, killed each other, and we still do have that. But I do believe that we are increasingly in a common destiny. If you are in an international space station, well, I haven't been there, but some people have been, and you see the Earth, and from up there, I have not been up there, but from up there, it's all the same. I mean, there are no borders. I mean, it's just artificial. It's just make-believe, and this is regional disputes, and which island belong to which nation. These are all fantasies, the worst kind of fantasies, because it doesn't really make people happier. It can only make people disillusioned and less sure of their life on this earth, and only all these people who profit from this conflict would benefit from that. I mean, all these nonsensical notion of ownership and loyalty and conflicts and all these things that have been defining us in the brutal centuries, but all these values that would be totally irrelevant for us in the future. We are gradually waking up to these realities, and that's, I think, is really great. We used to have the countdown clock to the Olympics and Paralympic Games here, and in the games, people from all over the world, despite of this pandemic, came to compete, and that was beautiful, because not because we kind of were in a competition to win gold medals, but because we were all in the same game. We are all sharing the same dream, and that is so beautiful, and that should be the reality for us in the future. So I have been walking in front of the Tokyo station, and it is actually 6 to 11 now, so I should be going home, and the sky is getting clear, and we are all getting closer together, and everything is beautiful. I hope, and I am convinced that we would be more closer in this together in the coming years, and I hope you can join in the great game of life together, no matter where you are on this earth. So good night.